Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for your daily dose of Minecraft entertainment. Now, of course, we know that we have a bat box over here. Okay, bat box is becoming more than halfway charged. As you can see, I went ahead and made another bat pack. We'll try this again, this time hopefully with better results. Bat pack is more efficient, especially when we have the diamond drill. But anyway, what I want to get at is energy storage. Now, of course, we got 4 solar panels up top, and during a slow period where we're not using the machines as much, this bat box gets filled awfully quick. I mean, really quick, and there's nowhere for access to go. It's all wasted. So I think it's time we upgraded our power storage. So how are we going to go about doing this? Well, it's going to involve some diamonds. How are we looking on diamonds? I believe we have 4. Yes, we have 4. So that will be more than enough to do the task we have to do. Alright, first we're going to turn these diamonds into what's called energy crystals. At least I believe that's what they're called, is energy crystals. Yes, I am right. It is energy crystals. Okay, so we'll take and drop 4 diamonds in the middle. And, oh, okay, this will be the box pattern, that's right. Trying to remember what I have to do. Okay, there's 1 energy crystal, and we'll have to do this 3 more times for a total of 4. So we've got to get 4 energy crystals for this recipe to work. Luckily, I have plenty of redstone for it to happen. There we go, and then 2 more here. Give us 4 energy crystals. Okay, they stack single, which is kind of sad, but anyway. Next up, we're going to have to make the actual unit itself. How much rubber do we have left? Okay, we have 14 with 43 copper cable. Well, we don't need copper cable because we're going to be making gold insulated cable. So in order to do that, of course, we're going to need more rubber. Let's go out and see what's growing on the trees, shall we? Okay, we have a sapling here. Not much going on. Okay, this one recently grew. And it's not showing me anything. This is not cool. Come on, where's the tap at? Don't you have a tap? I really hate having to chop these down to put them back up. This one has no tap. Well, maybe the tap hasn't regrown yet. I'm not going to chop it down just yet. I'll leave it grow for another day or 2. Here we go. This one has 2 taps. So that is definitely handy. Go ahead and pick up the sticky sap. You wouldn't happen to have a tap up top, would you? You wouldn't happen to have 3? No, it doesn't. Okay, so let's head over to this one. Do you have anything for me? And apparently you haven't regrown your sap yet. Okay, well, I'll leave you be. Okay, we got a couple pieces out of this one. Is there any more? Okay, you only have 1. Okay, not much going there. Okay, anything? Okay, we got a sap up here. Okay, what happened to the other 3? Did they get stuck up in a tree? I will be so ticked if they did. You're gonna be kidding me. How are we looking? Okay, well, we got 10. And the extractor, that actually breaks down to 30 rubber, so that's pretty awesome. Okay, here's another knot. It's another 3. Any more knots on this one? Okay, we're done this side. These guys have produced all they can produce. Let's head back around. Trying to grow some more paper, as we can see, or sugarcane to produce paper. And pretty much anything we may be needing it for. Okay, so did I just get some sap from that? No, I did not, unfortunately. I thought I did. Wait a minute. I see a knot. Oh, wow. You gotta be kidding me. We'll have to use, well, at least we got a little sapling for it. We're gonna have to use the wood to actually get up here and tap the tree. See if we can't get it from here. Really? Was that necessary? I tapped the tree and it spit it out across the way. That's what I get. Okay, well, I think that's it for this tree. If it is, I'm not going to sit here and chop it down all day trying to find a knot. There we go. And I think that's all you may have. Okay, so we got, what, 15? Break that down. 15 times 3, get 45. Alright, well, let's stick a sucker in here. And we'll get to extracting and we'll collect the leftovers. Alright, well, here is our 45 rubber. Now let's see if we can go make some gold cable. Okay, I gotta remember that all of our supplies are in this one. I keep forgetting about that. Okay, so we're gonna need 4 gold cables. Here we go. Make it this way. Okay, well, actually, as a matter of fact, just 1 stack will make 12. I really don't need that many. There we go. So just basically 1 set will do me good. Now we'll have to make it... It's not insulated, it's actually double insulated. And to make double insulated, it's going to be basically 2 sets. So we'll have 2 sets of 4 here, plus our actual gold. Gives us our 2 insulated gold cable. Okay, so we have our 4. We need... Now we're going to have to go back and get some more of that iron, that sweet, sweet iron. We're going to have to make a machine box. Because what we will do is transform it into, of course, refined iron. Okay, so while that's cooking, may as well eat something and then we'll go from there because we have to get full energy. I don't like having, don't like going around on an empty stomach. Whether it's just a little bit or it's a lot. Okay, so let's put these iron bars back. This chest is running out of room real quick. I don't want to put too much. I'm going to have to put another chest up and sort it into like seeds, consumables, and other finely assorted things. But all in due time. Okay, so we have our 8 refined iron. Okay, that one does not belong in the middle. Here's our machine block. Okay, so we have our machine block. I should have just stayed there. Let's put in our 4 wires at the corners. There we go. Now we will insert our energy crystal. Wait a minute, something's not right here. Let me try to think on this. What I'm doing wrong. Something isn't... I think I'm supposed to have these charged. Maybe that's why it didn't work. Let me go back and charge them. At some point, we will have to add more solar panels, by the way. They don't go there. Okay, I seem to be struggling just a little bit here. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. The internet is full of lies. As a matter of fact, I went back. The website was telling me 2-time gold copper cable. Meanwhile, I tried copper cable and got what I had wanted. So, what in the world is going on here? Oh well, ultimately, by the end of the day, this is what we wanted. This is our MFE. It is the upgrade to the bat box. So, it is going to give us, here we go, storage upgrade. So, I believe it will roughly give us what? The bat box holds 40,000 EU, and I think this thing holds roughly 600,000. So, yeah. This is high storage. Definitely, yes. It is going to hold a lot. I would hate to actually get rid of the bat box, but I'm going to have to figure out how I want to do this. Because I don't want to just have stuff sitting around. Also, this MFE storage unit gives out a lot more powerful energy. There's actually a spot where it can give out 123 or 128 volts of EU, and that's too powerful. Any machine down here that runs off of that will explode. These only run off of 32 EU. So 128 is entirely too much. What we'll also have to do is create a transformer, a low voltage transformer, and that's not really that difficult to perform. It's rather simple, believe it or not. Okay, so let's get started on this transformer. First and foremost, we will have to see what kind of bars we got. I don't know why I keep going to this chest. Don't even ask, because I keep screwing up and hitting the wrong chest. Okay, first and foremost, we're going to need more copper, because the recipe requires 3 bars. We only pack 2. Oh, by the way, I had to throw some more lava into the actual geothermal generator. It was running a little bit low, so that's why you see it completely full with energy. Okay, so we have our 3 bars now. I will gladly take those. We'll need 2 more copper wiring. Did I put that back? Yes. No, I didn't. Okay, so the copper wiring's here. And we will need 4 planks. So let's get started with that. There's our 4. Let's put our 2 wiring up. And our 3 copper. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is our low voltage transformer. Now basically what will have happen is we will have an output wire run from our MFE, our medium voltage storage unit basically. It will run into the 3-pronged face side right here. Now whenever this gets placed, the 3-pronged face side will face you. You would want the wire from the MFE to that, and that will take the medium current, and any other output you see on the low voltage transformer will send it out as 32 EU. So that's what we want to save our boxes. So unfortunately right now, what we will have to have done is a little bit of placement. Okay, here is our box. Let me get the wrench out because this could get a little tricky. I'm going to have to remove my original generator here. Thank you. Plans. Because ultimately what I want done is I want to have... I may just have the generator sit here. Let me try something here. Okay, this may very well work. Let me get my... Well, first and foremost, let's just remove this because... There we go. Okay, we're going to have to actually remove this wire. Hopefully this will work. I want the medium voltage way pointing up. Please place. Or don't place. It's rather up to you. Okay, why isn't this placing properly? Okay, well ultimately, let's see how this looks. Okay, they are connected to that. Can we get this to rearrange? There we go. Okay. Now we have our output facing down. I really want this to face up. You are not cooperating in the least. Okay, there we go. So there we have our medium range going up. I believe this is the time where we want to have our gold wire because, well, we want it insulated. Believe me, we want it insulated. So there we go. No, you better get the rest. Don't want to throw it away. 128 EU being transformed. It will not hold in a copper cable. It will just melt, or it will catch fire. It will do very nasty things. So we have to put something a little bit stronger in there to hold it. Since we already have this 2-time insulated gold cable, we're going to use that to transfer the wire from our actual... What are you doing? No, we do not need to do all that. I just want to place. There we go. Now, having done that, it may be a good idea to go ahead and replace this stuff as well. Luckily for us, we have materials already here. Or maybe not. Depending upon what this is doing. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to need a little bit more. Just give me... Well, oh crap, we got plenty of rubber in there. So what we'll have to do, place 2 more here. There we go. There's our double insulated gold cable. We will run that here. Okay, so everything is set. Wait a minute. I can't tell. Okay, it should be good anyway. Either way, it should be good. Okay, so there's our 600,000 EU. Output is 128 EU. Of course, that will blow the heck out of our machines. That's why we have this little transformer, which is going to change the current so we don't have any accidents. So let's put our original generator back. Go back, thank you. Now we should be very set. Now, of course, any power coming from there will be the standard 32. And should any power from here go back up, it should go to 128. But I don't think that'll be a problem. Not that it really matters. Now, what I think I may just do, just for you-know-whats and giggles, I wonder if I could put that underneath the actual transformer to hold more energy. Well, let's put our cable back. I'm just going to gamble a little bit here. Just trust me on this. I am intrigued, to say the least. Okay, so we'll do a little digging. Okay. Whoa, didn't want to go too deep. I don't want to wind up in an unknown cavern here. Okay, so there's our transformer. Here is our bat box that we aren't using. I still want to use this. Okay, that's giving power too. We want to change that. Okay, this will be rather difficult. So let me take this out for a minute. Yeah, this is not going to be pleasant. Why is all this dirt? Stop being so difficult, please. I'm in the middle of doing something. Thank you. We may have to make this a little bit deeper than we liked. Okay, now I'm stuck. How wonderful is that? Get out of here. Get out of here. Thank you. Let's place that wire before something happens. Get... Okay, there's our output. See, I don't know how well this will work. Okay, I don't know if it'll have any benefits or anything from it. Oh, I know that noise. Oh, crap. Get away from my house, you freaking... I'm just throwing that back box down there just for storage. Oh, crap. Please don't lose anything. If I lose the sugarcane, I can easily replace that. But I'm tired of replacing my compressor. Really, it's gotten freaking old. Maybe that outside will actually hold up. Okay, you know what? Just because I'm a little bit worried about this, I'm going to go down and try to place a little bit more safety precautions down here. That's not going to work. Let's just do it this way. There. I've got plenty more marble blocks in my chest. I can easily replace those two. It'll be fine. I just don't want that stuff being destroyed by said monster down there. Okay, I don't know why I just put those there when I said I had 2 more blocks here. There we go. Now we'll replace the dirt patches and go from there. Replace dirt patches, thank you. Okay, so I have the bat box down there for storage. Everything should be good. Okay, let me think on this for a little bit. I'm getting another idea. We'll come back when I'm done. Okay, so I changed the bat box around just a little bit, but this freaking ogre is not going away. It is daylight. What is he destroying? He is ticking me off to no end, believe me. Oh, what are you doing? Get out of here. Stop destroying my house. Okay, well, he's done. Looks like he basically stripped my rubber tree bare. I guess that's not a bad thing, though. At least we can see any knots now really easy. Did he destroy anything in here, though? Okay, so it looks like everything held up pretty nice and tight. Okay, so if I can show you one more time what I did. As we can see, there's our bat box. It's underneath the stove. It takes input and output, so basically right now, as you can see, it's still charging just a little bit. Our MFE is feeding into our bat box. So roughly we'll have 640,000 EU stored up, basically. So with that, I can easily just go back and put the rest of them lava buckets in. And have a crap ton of storage, excuse me. Okay, so let me put some of the stuff back I don't really need. I will need my wrench, I will say that at least. Okay, so we have all that done. Where's our lava buckets? We have 3 lava buckets in here. Let's give this thing a nice turbocharge. Wrong spot. There we go. So our geothermal generator is going to have a lot of stuff to basically fill. There we go. So this thermal generator is going to be running for quite a long time. It'll keep it busy for a bit. How's our box looking? Okay. As a matter of fact, I'm even going to give you another turbocharge. Oh wow, I put all of them in there for nothing. Well, guess what? Anyway, we'll have this. We'll burn all 63 coal, or you know what? I'll be nice and halve the stack. I don't want to burn all my coal. But I'll burn that coal. Give this a nice turbocharge. Looks like, as a matter of fact, the battery down there is full. So at least we'll have 1 bat box full. The MFE is going to slowly gain up from the sun and our generator. Or maybe not. Okay. Well, apparently my system didn't work quite the way I had thought it through. Alright, well anyway, while contemplating on that, I'm going to go ahead and move on to something different. As a matter of fact, canning machine. What is a canning machine? Well, it makes eating food basically a lot better. It improves quality, I understand, so it's something that would be nice to have, especially when you need a lot of food. What we will do, first I'm going to really stop trying to do that, is go back. We're going to need some tin bars. Where are my tin bars? Okay, there's my 46 tin. We will need another 8 iron, refined iron that is, so we'll start working on this right here. We'll split the stack once again. Okay, well that's focused in on that for some reason. Once again, my system's out of loop and I'll have to go back and fix it. I know it's not exactly the best right now, but we'll work on it. And we will need, as a matter of fact, I will need 1 more iron for advanced, because what we have is we'll need to make a circuit. We'll slap you in there. We're going to need some redstone. Let's get some redstone. There we go. Sounds like it's raining again. Well, there went my my solar panels. Okay, so we'll need copper cables. First and foremost, okay, I think I put that chest way too close to the table. And the other chest. And, well, you get the idea. Here is our circuit. Did I not get the... I thought I... Oh, God. Total herp derp day it is. Herp derp, that's all I can say. Okay, now we're going to make some progress. Well, we're trying to make some progress. It seems to be the day of the brain fart. Believe me, I've been playing Super Mario 3 World 7 entirely too long. Okay, there's one. Now we need to make the machine block. Okay, now we're moving right along. We'll put our machine block there, followed by our electric circuit, and we'll surround this sucker with tin. This is our canning machine. Hooray! Okay, so placement for the canning machine, which will be right here. Good enough. Okay, let me get some wire out. We'll wire it up. Now we can place our said machine, our canning machine. Well, I don't think a block needs electric, so try this again one more time, which much better luck. And there we go. So here is our canning machine. And basically what we'll do, we're going to generate some cans using tin. So tin bars do have other uses beside batteries. Go figure. So I'm just going to 2 each. We'll make about 8 cans. There we go. Thought I was going to go to the other chest, didn't you? Okay, so we'll put those back. Keep them sorted and in some sort of pattern anyway. Put the wiring. And what we'll need next. Do I have any extra meat? No, I do not. But we'll put 1 can in here with the meat. Or did I not do this right? Maybe I did not do this right. Changing of the meats? Okay, there must be something I'm not doing right here. Let me double check. Okay, so there we go. We actually need more than 1 can. I believe it's 3 cans, so we just put the whole stack in anyway. We'll see where it goes. So we have 4 filled cans of pork chop. Very impressive. What about steak? So it actually took a whole stack, well, 1 setup of tin to actually use the meat. Wow, filled tin can. So we actually have 8 filled tin cans. This makes it a lot easier of food. And I've also read that what happens is, say you have rotten flesh, you can actually can rotten flesh, and it will remove the negative effects. So hunting zombies just became a whole lot freaking cooler. How about that? So alright. Now I'm going to have to sit here and figure out what's wrong with my system. So I will debate upon this, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so while it is not very aesthetic looking, as you can see we have something set up now where everything is working. We have the bat box underneath the transformer again. As you can see, we have the output facing downward. We have copper wiring coming out and going up into the system. So that is fully charged, as we can see. Now we have the gold wiring up here, taking the wire from these 2 generators into the MFE. That is charging pretty well. So we have that at full capacity. We have this a long way to go, basically. Like I said, it's not exactly very aesthetic. It is a working system and everything is looking pretty good. We have coal in here trying to generate some more energy as the storms outside continue to go on. I don't think the panels are working up there. Of course not. And anyway, we do have something up and running, so it took a lot of work, and while it doesn't exactly look very eye-catching, it does officially work. So that's going to be it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Another one of those how-to episodes and, you know, how to actually make an advanced system. So we're getting there, and I would like to thank you for watching. I hope you found it entertaining, or at least very informative on what's going on. So our system is getting a little bit more complex as we go along. So stay tuned and see what other things we get to build eventually. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and if not, then just simply fake it. I will see you again next time. Take care, everybody.